Hello everyone, today we're going to talk about pumping lemma. Now let us see the contents. Introduction to pumping lemma, understanding and formal definition, applications of the pumping lemma, using the pumping lemma to prove a language is not regular, examples of applying the pumping lemma, limitations and challenges of the pumping lemma, strategies for effectively applying the pumping lemma, common misconceptions about the pumping lemma, and conclusion and key takeaways. Now let us see introduction to the pumping lemma. The pumping lemma is a valuable tool in formal language theory used to analyze the structure of languages. It provides insights into the properties of regular languages and enables the identification of non-regular languages. Key concepts. The pumping lemma helps determine whether a language is regular or not. It states that for any regular language, there exists a pumping length where any string longer than that length can be pumped or broken down into smaller components. If the pumped strings still belong to the language, then the language is regular, otherwise it is non-regular. Application. The pumping lemma was various applications, including proving that certain languages are non-regular, identifying the limitations of regular expressions and infinite automata, understanding the hierarchy of formal languages. Now let us talk about the understanding the formal definition. Theory foundation. The formal definition lays the foundation for recognizing non-regular languages and revealing their characteristics. It involves the decomposition of strings and iterations to demonstrate the properties of languages. Applications in automata. Understanding the formal definition allows for the transformation of theoretical concepts into practical computational models, enhancing problem-solving capabilities in automata theory. Proof structure. Proficient understanding of the formal definition enables the construction of coherent and valid proofs, crucial for demonstrating the non-regularity of languages. Chomsky hierarchy explores the hierarchy of formal grammars, categorizing them by their generative power and providing insights into the properties of the languages they generate. Pumping lemma examines a powerful tool for proving the non-regularity of languages, allowing for the construction of formal proofs that demonstrate the limitations of regular expressions and finite automata. Now let us talk about application of pumping lemma. Language analysis. The pumping lemma aids the investigation of language patterns, assisting in identifying irregularities and structuring appropriate syntactical representations for air traffic control communication. Error detection. By applying the lemma, ATC systems can automatically identify and rectify language-related inconsistencies, enhancing the overall accuracy and reliability of communication. Verification mechanism. It serves as a verification mechanism for ensuring the adherence of transmitted messages to the prescribed language rules, bolstering the integrity of ATC communication protocols. Security enhancement. The pumping lemma can be utilized as security measures in ATC communications by analyzing the language patterns and structures. It helps in detecting and preventing unauthorized or malicious messages and ensuring the safety and integrity of the air traffic control system. Now let us talk about the using the pumping lemma to prove a language is not regular. Non-regular pattern detection. The lemma enables linguistic experts to recognize non-regular language patterns, facilitating the categorization and classification of languages based on their structural complexity. Primitive decomposition utilization. By employing the lemma's principles, linguistic specialists can deconstruct strings, unveiling irregular repetitions and demonstrating that the language can't be regular based on the identified patterns. Now let us talk about the examples of applying the pumping lemma. Communication stability. Applications of the lemma in ATC communications ensure stability by identifying linguistic anomalies, improving the overall reliability of the communication channel. Next one is rule adherence. By demonstrating language rules and patterns, the lemma enables proper adherence to language standards, contributing to the consistency and coherence of ATC messages. Third one is efficient error resolution. It facilitates the swift identification and rectification of potential linguistic errors, promoting efficient and clear communication across ATC contexts. Now let us see limitations and challenges of the pumping lemma. Complex language ambiguity. The lemma may face difficulties in resolving complex linguistic ambiguities arising from diverse language structures and exceptions, impacting its applicability to a certain language models. Now let us see human interpretation requirement. Interpreting the lemma's outputs and applying them to language systems might require human intervention to decipher and incorporate the results effectively. It's essential to bridge the gap between theoretical outputs and practical language implementations. Now let us talk about the strategies for effectively applying the pumping lemma. First one is through pattern recognition. Employ a meticulous approach to recognize linguistic patterns and language structures intricacies, ensuring comprehensive analysis of all elements. Through pattern recognition involves closely examining the components of a language, identifying recurring patterns and understanding their implications. Second is technical tools integration. Utilize advanced computational tools and algorithms for accurate mathematical analysis and verification of language properties, improving precision of lemma application. Integrating technical tools can enhance the efficiency and reliability of applying the pumping lemma, enabling more rigorous analysis and validation of language properties. Now let's talk about the common misconceptions about the pumping lemma. First is theorem limitation. It's mistaken to consider the lemma as a universal theorem as it may have restrictions where applied to specific language types. Algorithm replacement. Perceiving the lemma as a complete replacement for algorithms in language analysis disregards to the unique functionalities each approach offers. Applicability assumptions. Misconceiving the lemma as universally applicable to all languages can lead to incorrect conclusions about their regularity. Proof complexity. Underestimating the complexity of proving that a language is regular using the pumping lemma can lead to errors in language analysis. Counterexamples, misinterpretations. Incorrectly interpreting counterexamples in the pumping lemma can result in flawed conclusions about the regularity of a language. Now let us talk about the conclusions and key takeaways. Continuous advancement. The pumping lemma stands as an evolving instrument benefiting from continuous refinement and enhancements in its application strategies and theoretical foundations. Interdisciplinary relevance. Its influence extends beyond theoretical linguistics with implications in computer science, automata theory, and real world language modeling, contributing to diverse academic and industrial applications. Thank you.